Hello everyone, this is the second video covering the topic of Canadian energy market. We are having a conversation about the highlights of a document released by the Government of Canada. Electricity. The international context. The world production in 2016 amounted to 25,000 terawatts-hour of electricity, with China being the first with 25% and Canada being the sixth with 3%. And when we talk only about the exports, 724 terawatts-hour of electricity in 2016. Germany comes first with 11% and Canada assumes the second position with 10%. How about the trade? All Canadian electricity trade is with the United States. Exports amount to 61.4 terawatts-hour and imports amount to 13.2 terawatts-hour. How about the Canadian supply? Generation of electricity in Canada amounted to 652.3 terawatts-hour in 2017, and the generation by source was 60% hydro, 15% nuclear, 9% coal, 10% gas, oil and others, and 7% non-hydro renewables. Wind energy, 4.4% of the total, with one province generating 97.9% of its electricity from wind. And when we speak about solar, the province of Ontario generates 2.2% of its energy from solar photovoltaic panels. Electricity prices. The average large industrial and residential electricity prices. Electricity prices in northern Canada is higher than in southern Canada. Electricity is cheapest in the cities of Montreal and Vancouver. Electricity energy use by sector. The residential sector uses 33.1% of the total, the commercial sector 23.3% of the total, and as in all industrialized countries, the industrial sector uses the largest share, 41.4% of the total. Transportation 0.2% of the total, and agriculture 2.1% of the total. Electrical use by province. The provinces of Quebec and Ontario require the largest share of electricity. Now let's talk about the levelized cost of electricity. One measure used to directly compare costs between generation technologies is the levelized cost of electricity, LCOE. This is the average price an electricity generator must receive for each unit it generates over its lifetime to break even financially. In 2018, the Canadian Energy Research Institute estimated that LCOE for different electricity generation technologies in Canada. You can see that LCOE is lower for biomass, wind, natural gas, solar PV, and hydro. is more expensive for geothermal.